Dayenu man nishtana. Passover is coming in just a few hours. We're going to be welcoming hundreds of people here at Chabad, and all of you are going to be welcoming your guests to joining a Seder. God willing, if you don't have a Seder yet, let me know. We'll get one for you wherever you are around the world. But I've been doing a little survey the past few days, asking people, why are you celebrating Passover? And I ask you that same question. Most people responded, Rabbi, God took us out of Egypt. God took our ancestors out of Egypt. We're remembering what happened to us 3,335 years ago. How wonderful, how beautiful, and how special. But I challenge you to think. It says every day we have to view ourselves as if we left Egypt. So why are we celebrating? Something happened so many years ago? I challenge you to think about, what does Passover mean to you in 2023? Let me share with you a little bit of thought. Because as we know, Passover is not about God just looking to control you and what you eat. Passover is not about an 8-day fast waiting to break it on pizza. Passover is about a journey of personal reflection and connection. You see, if you look at the Hebrew words of Passover, look at the Hebrew word of Egypt, it's Mitzrayim. Mitzrayim, if you just change the vowels, are the same words as Meitzarim, boundaries. Every one of us, we build around ourselves forts, boundaries. We build a thing that we say, this is me, and this is not me. Passover comes along and tells you, you could leave your Egypt. No, you could, you should leave your Egypt. But the challenge is, the greatest thing that gets into the way of us leaving our Egypt is our ego. Our ego comes along and says, nah, that's not me. Ego is represented by chametz, puffed up. Chametz, the chet, same letters as the matzah. The only one difference is a chet and a hey. One's open and one is closed. My ego gets in my way. We have to have 8 days of zero on healthy ego. Healthy ego we need, but just like when we're going through any time we have an allergy, we have to go to zero tolerance and then we build it back up. So for 8 days, we have to work on getting out of our Egypt. Think about, what is it that I am doing? By the food I eat awakens the thoughts that I think. When I sit at the Passover Seder tonight and I think about the matzah, let me think about how I took my vice, my bread of affliction, and I made it into my virtue, my bread of redemption. Let me take that myrrh, which is bitter, and dip it into charosa, which is sweet. So don't just do the steps. Go through it and live it and love it and enjoy it. Because if you could actually connect to what this is really about, you will have an entirely different Passover. And you would actually, next Thursday night, you'll say, I wish this goes 5 more days. So connect to it. Remember what it's all about. We love you all. Have a happy Pesach. And remember, if you need anything for Passover, just shoot me a text. We have it for you, from Seders to Matzah. If you know anyone around the world that needs a Seder that doesn't have one, please let us know. Happy Pesach.